Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Articulated Icons Solitaire figure from Fwoosh Toys. Thankfully, Fwoosh Toys has been making all of these figures that were part of the original Kickstarter for Articulated Icons available again. So the question is this worth picking up now? Well, let's talk about that. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks awesome, and if you're familiar at all with the Articulated Icons line, you're very familiar with the visual beats here, as they've been very good about the reuse and very effective in creating new characters, which is one of the funnest parts of the line. Not only that, but you can mix and match them, which kind of just adds. And starting with that head, so this is just the kind of more modern ninja looking head that we get with all of the ninjas, just with a kind of skull pattern here on the bottom, and then the kind of black scaleras with white pupils in the eyes, which looks fantastic. And so yeah, again, just a very simple way of creating a completely new character. The torso is exactly what we saw with Shibito, so it's basically the bare top just painted black with this really nice gray wash on it, which kind of gives it a lot of character, a little bit more like just oomph. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. We see the harness here, which we saw you get with all the standard ninjas. The pants are exactly the same, just black again with a kind of heavy gray wash, just to kind of tie it into the top. And then we do get some new stuff. So we get a new belt, which has a holster here. So more on that in the next section. But yeah, so you got some pouches and all that sort of stuff. And we still have a hole in the back for still a hole in the back of the figure itself for holding, swords. And we get a few different pieces as well. So we get this kind of neckerchief. I don't know why I kind of stumbled over that, but as you can see, it just adds a lot. It's a very simple thing, and I'm a big fan of simple accessories that kind of add some more character. And we also get some kind of wrist bracelets, and then we get some new hands that are exclusive to this figure. So some gloves with some padding on the knuckles and the forehand, so that's really cool. And so yeah, and these don't come with anything else. This is the only set of hands it comes with. And then finally some new boots that are exclusive to this figure. So as you can see, not the wraps that we saw with the standard ninjas, but if I can get this to focus, pardon me. As you can see, there's some straps in the back, so it's more of a kick pad sort of look. And then we get the tabi look, but a little bit more, kind of a leather appearance than the cloth that we got with the other ninjas. So yeah, that is the aesthetics. We're a little more straightforward when it comes to accessories than we are with other Articulated Icons figures, but that's definitely not a problem because we still get a lot of really good stuff, starting off with the weapons. And we do get a couple of swords. This time they are both the same size. So most of the figures say they come with a katana and a wakizashi, and these are both the shorter swords, so I assume they're both the wakizashi, but totally works, especially in scale with the figure, and kind of just the dual wielding looks a little more, effective that way. For those swords, we do have the normal kind of holder, and that can go in the middle of the back or the hips, and definitely works better for the hips as the hole is a little bit bigger there. So there is that. Then we get something we don't get with any of the other ninjas, and that is a handgun. Looks like a 9mm of some sort, and then a silencer. And this was before Classified Series did this, so this is pretty cool. And these do fit together. So there's a hole in the front of the gun. Nope. Of course, it's not going to work now because I'm trying to do it on screen. But let's see, get it to fit. So yeah, there you go with that. And these also fit in that holster I had mentioned before. So you can see the gun fits there, and then there is a little space here in the front for the silencer. Then finally, we get two pairs of goggles. We get one with green lenses, one with red lenses. And so that's just all up to your preference or whatever story you are trying to tell with your pictures or whatnot. So that's accessories. Articulation and balance are excellent here, as should be expected from this line. And again, all things we've seen before. So as you can see, can hold the freestanding kick, and breaking down the specifics. So our head is on a ball hinge, so we can look all the way down and look all the way up. Not really too much to speak of with the tilt. And then we get some rotation naturally. Our arms are on hinge and rotation, so we're hitting our perfect T. We do have bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, We have hinge swivel, and these are kind of the like ball hinge joints, so you can make those go any way you want, so that's always good. Then our torso, we have a hinge that has rotation, which is, again, usually an interesting way to do this, where it's usually be a ball joint, especially with that look. So we get some fantastic crunch forward, some excellent arch, and some rotation there as well. We do get swivel at the waist, so that moves there. Come to the hips, and perfect splits almost beyond that. Absolutely beautiful. Kick forward is perfect. We get some thigh swivel, some double jointed knees, bring us to there. We get some boot cut, and we get some perfect point. Some very, very nice forward, and some excellent rocker. And I will note that the ankles on mine are a little loose, so getting that kick pose is a little harder than normal, but some floor polish or Kiki's joint fix and you're gonna be good. So that's articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other articulated icons, both standard and some kit bashes, with some Hasbro and some Mattel, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with an Articulated Icons Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valorverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Articulated Icons Solitaire figure is that this is a fantastic figure, just as the rest of the line has been. And again, nothing new here in terms of even sculpt or articulation. A couple of the accessory pieces are new in the hands, but you know, everything else is what we've come to love from this line. And again, I love that Fwoosh Toys has given us a second chance at some of these, especially because they are showing you know, we're getting skeletons from them this year, and then they have hinted that they are doing female ninjas at some point. So who knows how long these are going to last. So absolutely, while they are available, do not sleep on it. Pick it up. They're available through various outlets, including, of course, the Fwoosh Toys store. So I'll have links below to help you get them if you are so interested. So definitely check that out. And all that being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and or sharing. Want to take it to the next level and help me even more? Ways to do that in the description as well. So please check that out. And all that being said, I'm happy you're here, and I hope to see you again, because I do multiple videos a week reviewing figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So yeah, hope to see you back. And with all of that being said, I hope you take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and most importantly, stay weird, simians.